In my last video, we looked at subtitles. In this one, I'm going to look at an even better tool, which is called Present Live. So this gives a lot more functions, but it does require that your student has multiple screens, if you're using anything other than PowerPoint with them, or has a mobile phone available as well. So when you click Present Live, this screen comes up. So you'll be sharing this through Teams, and your students will be able to get their phones and scan that in. So I'm just going to start recording on my phone so you can see what the student sees. For Apple phones, they require just using the camera. For Google phones, they have to go to Google Lens, which they can get to by pressing this little button down here. So they find the QR code and scan it, and that gives them that link. Alternatively, you as the tutor can just click this little copy button here and paste it into the chat. So once they click on that link, you can see it now says one person has joined up here, and on the phone you can see that you have everything that the tutor is saying is turning up on there, and the students actually have the ability to change it into many different languages to be able to match what they need from you. As I click show slides, it then starts up the slideshow. I can click through, and on the student's phone it's changing as well. And something that the student can do is they can actually click back at any point, and they'll be able to see the transcript is still going on, but they're actually able to go back through the slideshow without affecting what is up on the screen. So there's also zoom and swipe gestures, so they can actually zoom in if they wish to be able to see a slide more clearly. This little button here also allows them to click any links that are on your slides. So they're able to get YouTube videos, they're able to get to other websites very quickly just by clicking what's on your slide. You'll also see they can't progress beyond where you've got to. One other thing that they can offer you is some feedback. So they have these emojis at the bottom, and if they particularly like something, they might put a heart on, and there it is, it flashes up the screen. Or if they're confused, they can put a confused face. You'd be able to look out across the classroom and see if somebody's confused. Obviously, distance learning, we can't do that. This allows them to do it. Also, as it's anonymously, it also allows somebody to do it without telling you that they personally are confused, so they're not having to show themselves up to their friends. As you get to the end of the slideshow, on their phones, or whichever device that they've used, the students are going to get a how was the presentation. They can click 1 to 5 stars, and then they get more information. How is the slide design? How is the speaker's skill? How is the content? How is the interaction with the audience? And what other comments do they have? They can fill that in and send it back to you, and you will get a bespoke feedback at the end. Your transcript and your slides stay there for a further 30 minutes from the end of the session, or when you press end session. So they're able to go back and look through it and make any notes that they need to for the following 30 minutes. Going into my inbox, I can see some old PowerPoint Live feedback I've got. This is what it looks like to the tutor, so you find out from the audience what was the top slide, what were the comments that you got, what was the feedback that you got. So you can see what's going on there. So it's a very powerful tool, incredibly powerful for those who are English as a second language or those who are hard of hearing, because it gives them live transcript directly to a device that they can zoom in and out of at will. But it's also powerful for your whole class, not just those who struggle.